All right, guys, what's going on? Back with another episode of the RPR Anarchy Outdoors build. What I'm doing today is I have to change out the factory pick rail. And I'm doing that for a couple reasons. One is the scope that I have, the Vortex Crossfire 2, 6-24, doesn't have as much adjustment as some of their other scopes. So with the built-in factory rail being a 30 MOA, I don't have enough adjustment down to sight this scope in at 100 yards. So at 100 yards, I'm maxed all the way out, and I'm still probably 6 or so, 8 inches high at 100 yards, which is, that's too much. So instead of upgrading to a more expensive scope with more adjustment, which I don't think that I need, I was on the fence about getting a better scope, leaving the 30 MOA rail. But the more I thought about it, I'm like, I really don't need to spend, hundreds more dollars on a new scope when this one, I like this one, and I can make it work if I just get a different base, so a different pick rail. What Anarchy Outdoors makes is a 0 MOA pick rail. What's cool about it has a little bubble level in the back. And they build these in there, from what I understand, is it just helps if you are doing some really unconventional shooting where you're unlevel, you're on, random barriers that aren't level, or, just whatever it is, something that you're just not level. You can take a glance at that and see that you're not level and then adjust accordingly to your shot. Because if you're not level or pretty close to level, your shot will be off at distance. So I think that's a cool little feature that they have here built in. Let's go ahead, we'll swap these out. It's going to be easy and go from there. All right, guys, there it is. Now you notice there is no angle, no cant to my scope. It is perfectly level. As you can see here, whereas before it was tilted down some. So there we go, all set. Scope is on, ready to go. So now I can get this thing zeroed properly and get out there and start having some fun. All right, guys, don't forget, Steve Ep.5. Get subscribed to see more on the RPR overhaul, and I'll see you next time.